Alrighty then. We're gonna see a pair of Big Ten foes will clash this week at, I don't know, stadium. Let's see. Alright. Oregon is 6-0 and 3-0 in the division. We have 2 losses and unranked, mind you. We have to defeat Oregon. We have to defeat Oregon to even have a chance at the playoffs.
Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Catching up with the Boilermakers head coach before the game, he understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter.
The Ducks headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action.
Have to win.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Boilermakers offense comes onto the field first today. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Quarterback making adjustments. Off play action on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact.
Has it hit?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Stevenson. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
Let's go.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Well, when they were scripting this opening drive this week in practice, I don't know if they expected it to be this good. First play, first down. Second play, first down. Third play, first.
There's some room. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Man, offenses are getting really creative in the way they run their counter plays now. They pull different guys. They pull a guard. They pull a tackle. They pull a guard and a tackle. So really.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Purdue!
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Valentine. He's stuffed.
I'm truthfully dope. They got 7, okay? That it's going to be one of these games that if I don't get a touchdown, I lose.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Terrell. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Yeah, and you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never gonna be a cornerback. That's not gonna happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated. Now I'm gonna go attack and make some.
Snags it, and he's open. Bulldozes his way through.
Hell yeah,
and he gets
boys.
a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And you've really seen the evolution of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. If you don't convert on this fourth down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a cheap shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Right on the money. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Boilermakers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
Let's go.
The Boilermakers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking for the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB is looking for.
Let's go. They scored, I guarantee it. No, they didn't. What?
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And that looked like that was going to be a big play, running the drag route, the big fella. If he's able to catch that football, man, he's turning up the sideline and getting huge yardage.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Rushes on him. This time it's complete. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
All right.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off play action. Finds the tight end. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too angry.
What the fuck?
The play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
What the fuck?
Great place to start for this offense. The play action fake. Might be looking to run. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about.
Wow.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He wants to throw it. Got the big tight end on the corner route. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Going to the run, it's Terrell.
Let's go.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown!
Let's go, boys, let's go!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Napier. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. And the pressure was...
Hold on, guys. Oh my. We're gonna pretend
They get him at the 15. Now after the sack, there is a man still down. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Let's pretend you didn't see me.
Looking for a man. It's Lacey. Safe completion on the screen. Trying to set up the screen.
Yeah,
and
that was bad.
So first down here as they go back to work. Trying play action. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the boot, looking for his man. Finds his big tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. But a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab on the left.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Wants to keep it in the air. Throws for the tight end. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Ball at the 31, third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Offense changing the play. Third down play from the gun. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
They're working that left side. Could not make his way to the corner. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Runs through a tackle. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Ducks have a lot of options on second and inches. They give it to him again. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the officials will stop play momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
All right.
Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Makes the catch. It's Napier.
Come on, boys, get up.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Valentine. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first
let them
down.
get this close to the end zone?
And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's a heat. Flips it out in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to fire. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped at the...
They're scoring. Of course they are. Okay, come on, boys.
Motion from the wideout. They'll start this drive with a pass. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Throws to the tight end. And that's a live ball. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
I fumbled it.
The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Kinsey. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man downfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. After the completion, we see there is a man down in the clock. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do once you get settled.
Boys, this isn't good. 11 points behind us now.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Right down the middle. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Might be calling a hot route. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes a connection, and the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Let's go.
The Boilermakers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Fired in there, but incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the delay, it's Terrell. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
The Boilermakers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside, it's Terrell. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Corner wide.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
I'm done.
They'll run the counter. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And that won't quite be enough for the first. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Finds a tight end down the gut. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They just keep firing. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go. Let's go, boys.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Going over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on third down.
Yeah.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll run play action. Looking to take a shot. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports desk. We begin with Minnesota taking on the number 4 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Hoosiers in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game inside Autzen Stadium in Eugene. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive.
And the Boilermakers will kick it away to crank up the second half.
I don't care.
On the move from inside his 5.
I just want
Tackled and brought down at the 20.
to hurry up.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Boilermakers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He makes a catch.
Go,
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physical?
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Boilermakers! His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just had...
This is going to be a very hard-fought game, though. And they're not going to let up.
The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking long. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Okay.
So now it's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's caught. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in?
Touchdown, Purdue! And the stomping has commenced.
Let's go.
And remember back, guys, the defense gives them the short field, and the offense takes care of business. And now building this lead and really putting pressure on the other side. The offense on the other side is going to have to get pass happy. So dial up that nickel, dial up that dime, get that pass defense ready.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Can't make the play on the interception.
Damn, boys.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side.
There we go.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Might be changing the route. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Stevenson. Yeah. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Boilermakers with the 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks...
Let's go. Oregon's going to get their first loss of this season.
So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking for a gap. It's right. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late running the ball on 3rd.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Can't stop my pass.
And the Boilermakers are marching down the field. Got it in the middle, it's Stevenson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
All right.
The Boilermakers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here's the handoff.
Oh,
still running at
gone.
The 35. Finding some room.
Come on.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has, run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy.
And he's in. Touchdown, Purdue! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip.
We are not going to lose this.
Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. He's got it on the right. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Firing toward the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
Why can't they keep a hold of the ball?
Forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Yes!
And they take it in for 6 more points. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Over the motherfuckers.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Throws toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Off play action. Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
That's perfectly fine. I gained them some yardage, though.
The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Makes the grab. It's Kinsey. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dances away to buy time. Upstairs to make the catch. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Quarterback may change this route. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
Wide open now.
Purdue!
That's why you change routes.
And then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Hell yeah, brother.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. The run inside. It's Terrell.
Oh my.
There's a crease. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, fourth quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Terrell. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. And the Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Here comes the heat. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
That's perfectly fine.
You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about.
Dude has just pulled off a historical upset. What allowed your team to get the win? We have an excellent group of leaders. These guys made a point earlier this week to tune out the noise and ignore all of the people who thought we'd get steamrolled. They kept everyone focused. Damn right we did. Here we go. Cap breaker earned. Okay. Yes, another cap breaker. Cap breaker earned. Oh yes, another cap breaker. No. Nice overall increase. Congrats, you've reached and proven you have what it takes. Your max overall potential was increased to 90. Alright. You know what? Actually, I want to upgrade. There we go. Oh yeah, 4 cap breakers that we can use. Bro, if we don't become a ranked team after beating Oregon, that's bad. A couple of my friends are throwing a party the night before the game. I live in Cure, the really old dorms next to the street. Bring your teammates too. It's dark. Alright, upgraded to gold. Top 25. We better be in the top 25, so. Oregon went down from 2nd to fucking 11th. How are we not in the top 25 yet, bro? Make that make sense. Like, this is making no sense, bro. We're 6th in our conference, okay. We're gonna beat Maryland. Team schedule. Alright, we beat Oregon. They're now 11th. We gotta play Maryland, which isn't ranked. But they are ranked #1 in our conference. We gotta beat Ohio. We're gonna hopefully beat Ohio State, Penn State. Hopefully we're gonna beat everyone, is what I'm hoping for. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, I guess. But let's see. Practice, start. Let's go. Okay. Go. Go. Not good, but it is what it is. Weekly agenda. Alright, boys. We play Maryland. We're gonna beat Maryland, okay, boys? Black is our, I guess, best that we have. Oh, that would be bad. Black on black. Alright, let's go.
This Saturday of college football rolls on with a mid-afternoon feast. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Maryland Terrapins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with Purdue's head coach before the game. Talking to his team, he wants his quarterback to come out slinging it early. He has been so good all season, but he has a chance to go over 3,000 yards today. And while stats don't usually determine the game plan, the coach said we want to rely on him. He's led us us this far, and we want to make sure.
The Terrapins ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will get the football first.
All right.
Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stevenson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with second and short. The play-action fake. Throws for the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. On first down from the 13-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's second and 13. Back to pass. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it.
How about the eye-hand coordination by the tight end there? That ball was not put on his body, wasn't put on his face mask, but he's able to stick out the big hand and pluck it right out of the air.
Oh, they're after him. And they can't make the play on third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
What a great individual effort. You're throwing the hitch on fourth down. After the catch, you're just going to have to be able to break a tackle and go pick up the first. He's able to do exactly that.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
Looking downfield on first down. Complete downfield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Touchdown, Purdue!
Let's go.
He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike up. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Right down the middle. Complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Terrell. He breaks a tackle. Makes it past the marker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Trying play action. Pressure coming. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's a good idea for this defense. I would be covering him too because he's already had a day's worth of yards. The big play out wide, man, they are finding him and he's making productive plays. So good job by this defense recognizing that guy's not beating me anymore.
He'll take the deep shot. Grabs it inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
To the air on first down. Looking to get it in. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Pass interference.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
Or
The Boilermakers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Really that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And they're able to get him down.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
Good job by this.
that happens.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Going deep. Goes high to pull it in. He's loose on the right. All the way. The They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
How explosive is...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Knocked off his feet.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Got him downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Stevenson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And another big play for this offense. How about this offense coming out on fire, throwing the football all over the yard, making big plays. This is a tough unit to stop this defense. They better find some answers, or he's going to throw for more yards in this game than he ever has.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so he bit up.
Going airborne!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back. In this offense, I tell you what, it is...
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways.
The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires it down the seam. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
What a great grab. This guy has been unstoppable all game long. Wherever he's lined up, the quarterback's been looking his way. And I got to tell you, I would too. If you're going to make catches like that for me, I am going to force feed you the football.
Throws for the tight end. Working the middle.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Purdue! Once he got some room, it was over. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense.
I'm scared to say that we might not
Wide receiver going in motion.
go to the playoffs, though.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's taking the shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Stevenson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down for this offense. They'll run play action. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
All right.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw again. Unloads it downfield. Makes the catch down the right side.
Go.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Boilermakers are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left.
Yeah.
A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. He'll do it himself on the draw. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Stepping to the right. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Let's go.
I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
All right.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. He managed to...
That's not good.
Inside a half-minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Let's do this.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, in between coverage a lot of times. And you could tell it was great defense. Nice job.
Going to take a shot. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds.
That's fine.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to go deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give on the counter. Might have a chance.
Oh my. He's gonna go all the way. He's going all
to the house. Touchdown, Purdue!
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Tight end now in motion. To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Let's go.
The Boilermakers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Under fire. Complete in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Boilermakers will hustle to the line.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Just keep slinging it. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Let's go.
The Boilermakers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
It's all we
This is like a baseball pitcher that... The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Going to take a shot. Makes a grab on the shot. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He's going for a big play downfield. Goes high to pull it in. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets, right?
Looking to throw on 1st down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Pulls it in down the middle. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Boilermakers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Terrell. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Looking for the score. Oh, man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The offense changing the play. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the...
What the fuck?
Looking downfield on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Don't know what that
Last
was,
completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection. Looking to make a big play there.
And I'm not surprised by the decision-making of this QB. Like, I would go there, too. Like, he's been the go-to guy, man. He's already got 2 touchdown passes on the day. So I'm going to take shots because I believe in my wide receiver. Sometimes it's not going to come home, and it didn't on that play. Tip your cap to the defense, but I got a feeling that's not the last ball he'll throw his way.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with the big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th.
Obviously, I'm not going to play.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the
Purdue has now won 5 games in a row. What has led our coaching staff deserves some credit for sure. They make solid game plans without overwhelming us with information, and they make sure we're prepared each week. Shout out to them. Let's go. Comes breaking all the records. Bro, if we do not get to fucking make the playoffs, I will be pissed. I just saw on my feed that you had the Heisman watch list. You made the Heisman watch list. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Ohio State hasn't given up a ton of points on average. Here's a goal scorer: 3 rushing touchdowns and 3 passing touchdowns and win. Think you can do that? Rushing touchdown! Yeah, I can score 6 touchdowns. Okay. Oh, we're number 5. Ranked number 5th in the team in the conference. 6-2. If we beat we're not in the playoffs at all right now. That sucks. So what we need to do let's see our schedule. We still have to play team schedule. We still have Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan, and Indiana. So how many of them are in the playoffs? I think 3. I think I saw 3 of them in the playoffs. Penn State in there. Ohio State is. Yeah.
We might be able to make the playoffs, guys. Just by the hair. Just by a hair. All we gotta do is win the rest of our games. Alright, make that go up. Yeah. Alright. Practice.
Blue 30! Blue! Hit it! Hit!
That's fine. Alright. Weekly agenda.